Let's get one thing straight. There's a lot of talk about what makes a woman valuable in a relationship, but very few people have the guts to say it how it really is. So, I'm going to say something that might hit a nerve. If a woman can't offer you this one thing, she's practically useless to you. It's not about looks, it's not about what she brings to the table in terms of money, and it's definitely not about how well she can cook or clean. What really matters, the thing that makes or breaks a relationship, is her ability to support you. And I'm not just talking about emotional support, though, that's part of it. I mean, does she genuinely support your growth, your ambitions, your purpose in life? If she's just standing by, waiting for you to fix her problems, but not lifting you up or pushing you toward your goals, you've got a serious problem on your hands. Now, some of you might be thinking, but isn't that selfish? Shouldn't a relationship be about give and take? And yes, of course it should. But here's the truth that most men are too afraid to admit. You need someone who brings something to your life that helps you move forward. If she's not doing that, then what exactly is she offering? It's not about being harsh, it's about being realistic. The right woman in your life isn't just someone who exists to make you feel good in the moment. She's someone who challenges you to be better, who pushes you to achieve more, and who understands that her value isn't just in what she can give you today, but in how she contributes to the long-term success of your life. In this video, we'll break down what every man needs to be looking for in a woman, not just the surface-level stuff, but the deeper qualities that truly make her a partner worth having. If she can't offer you what we'll discuss, you might want to rethink whether she's really worth your time. Stick around, and let's dive deep into what separates the women who add value to your life from the ones who just take up space. 1. She doesn't push you to grow. A real partner isn't just someone who looks good next to you or agrees with everything you do. The most valuable women in your life should be the ones who make you strive for more. If she's not pushing you to level up, then what's the point? The truth is, you need someone who makes you better, not someone who makes you comfortable. Comfort is dangerous. It breeds complacency. If she's always telling you that you're doing great, even when you know deep down that you could do more, she's not helping you grow. Instead, she's enabling you to stay stuck. A woman who cares about you will call you out when you're slacking, challenge your mindset when it's wrong, and push you to step up your game. Think about it. In any successful relationship, both partners should be striving towards self-improvement. If one person stays stagnant while the other evolves, it leads to resentment. Over time, you'll feel like you're outgrowing her, and she'll feel like you've changed into someone she no longer understands. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Let's look at an example. Imagine you've been stuck in a dead-end job for months. Your passion is fading, and you've been talking about pursuing something bigger for a while, but haven't taken the leap. If she's the type of woman who says, "It's okay, just take your time, you don't need to rush, you're not going anywhere. In fact, you might just stay in that same rut." Now picture this. You've been talking about your career goals and feeling frustrated about not progressing. A woman who's genuinely interested in your growth might say something like, "You've got bigger potential. Why not explore other opportunities? I believe you can do this." She's not being pushy, but she's encouraging you to aim higher and reminding you of your potential. That's the kind of woman who sees the bigger picture and understands that your growth matters just as much as hers. In this case, the second woman isn't just offering empty words of comfort, she's offering you the nudge you need to take action. She wants you to succeed, not just stay in the same place. A woman who pushes you to grow is a woman who sees your potential and won't let you waste it. Ultimately, if a woman isn't inspiring you to become a better version of yourself, then she's not fulfilling the role a true partner should play. It's easy for someone to say, "I support you," but real support is about challenging you to step up, even when it feels uncomfortable. If she's not doing that, it's time to ask yourself if she's really worth keeping around. 2. She's emotionally draining, not uplifting. A relationship should lift you up, not wear you down. If a woman is emotionally draining, she's stealing your energy rather than helping you thrive. It's one thing to be there for each other during tough times, but if every conversation, every interaction leaves you exhausted or feeling empty, then that's a huge red flag. Think about it. Every person has their ups and downs. Life isn't always sunshine and rainbows, and there will be moments when both partners need emotional support. But when it becomes a constant cycle of negativity, where she's always unloading her emotional baggage without ever offering to help carry yours, it's not healthy. A partner should be a source of strength, not a drain. Here's what's happening. When someone is emotionally draining, they often make everything about themselves. They turn every conversation into a problem that needs to be fixed, and you end up carrying the weight of their emotions without getting any emotional relief in return. It's like constantly giving, but never receiving. Over time, this can lead to emotional burnout, and you'll start to feel like you're walking on eggshells, always trying to make her feel better, while your own needs are left unmet. For example, imagine coming home after a long, stressful day at work, only to be greeted with an endless list of complaints about her day. She doesn't ask how you're doing or try to offer comfort. Instead, she dumps all her negative emotions onto you. You try to console her, but she's just venting, and it never seems to end. You go to bed feeling emotionally drained, and the cycle repeats the next day. Now let's flip the scenario. After a hard day, your partner might notice you're feeling a little down. She checks in with you, listens to your frustrations, and offers a comforting word. But then she doesn't just talk about herself. She helps you brainstorm ways to manage the stress, or even offers to help you with something that might be weighing on your mind. She's there to listen, but she's also providing solutions or at least emotional support to help you feel better. That's the difference between being emotionally draining and being uplifting. The right woman knows that a relationship isn't just about her emotional needs, it's about a balanced exchange of energy. She understands when to offer support and when to pull back so you can be strong too. If you're constantly feeling like you're the one who has to prop her up while your own emotional needs are neglected, then it's time to reconsider the dynamic. You need a partner who can be your emotional equal, not someone who takes more than they give. A draining relationship won't let you thrive. It'll only hold you back from achieving your best self. 3. She brings no value beyond physicality. Let's be real. Attraction is important. There's no denying that physical chemistry plays a huge role in the beginning of any relationship. But if that's the only thing keeping you around, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Physical beauty fades over time, and if that's all she has to offer, you'll quickly find yourself looking for something more. A solid relationship is built on a foundation much stronger than just looks. Sure, she might turn heads when she walks into a room, but what else is there? What depth does she bring to the table beyond the surface? If she doesn't offer something of real value, whether it's intellectual connection, shared values, or emotional support, then you're in a relationship that's bound to wither. In the long run, you want someone who can engage with you on a deeper level, someone who can have meaningful conversations, who shares your vision, who's on the same wavelength as you. Looks will always be a part of the attraction, but they won't keep a relationship thriving. Without that deeper connection, the relationship will feel shallow, and eventually, the attraction will dwindle. Think about it. When life gets tough, when things aren't going your way, how much does her appearance matter then? Does her beauty give you the strength to push through hard times? Does it help you build a future? Of course not. What will matter when the going gets tough is whether she can offer something more than just what's on the outside. Can she listen? Can she inspire you? Can she be a partner who helps you become the best version of yourself? If she doesn't bring anything to your life beyond physical attraction, then it's like you're in a relationship with a pretty picture. You admire it for a while, but it never does anything for you. It doesn't challenge you, it doesn't help you grow, and it doesn't offer you the emotional support or intellectual stimulation you need. A meaningful relationship needs more than a pretty face. It needs substance. If she doesn't have that, then you're not building something that's going to last. You're just coasting on temporary satisfaction, and eventually, you'll find yourself wanting more. 4. She won't respect your time and goals. Here's a tough pill to swallow. Too many men let their time and goals slip, because they fail to set clear boundaries, especially when it comes to their relationships. If a woman isn't respecting your time, ambitions, or the goals you're working toward, then you're setting yourself up for failure. And the harsh truth is, some of you are allowing this to happen. You might tell yourself that it's okay for her to call you all the time or make demands on your schedule, but deep down, you know you're stretching yourself too thin. Your goals take a back seat, and your ambitions get pushed aside. Why? Because you've let her think that your time isn't as important as hers. If she's constantly interrupting your work or your personal growth because she doesn't respect the time you're putting into your goals, that's a red flag. And guys, you need to wake up. A woman who values you will understand that your time is precious and that your goals matter. She won't expect you to drop everything for her every time she needs something. Now, I get it. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that you're supposed to make your partner your number one priority. But here's the thing. If you don't respect your own goals and boundaries, nobody else will. And if you keep ignoring what's important to you, you'll find yourself stuck in a situation where you're always playing catch-up. She'll keep taking, and you'll keep giving, until there's nothing left of your time or your ambition. You need someone who understands that your success isn't optional. It's not negotiable. If she doesn't get that, she's not the right fit for you. A woman who respects your time and goals will support you, not hinder you. She'll encourage you to chase your dreams, not try to sidetrack you with drama or distractions. It's time to stop letting your relationship take precedence over your future. If a woman is draining your time and not helping you move forward, it's time to ask yourself why you're settling. Your goals, your career, your growth, these should always come first. If she truly respects you, she'll understand that. Don't let anyone hold you back. You have a vision. You have goals. Protect them. If she can't respect that, then it's time to reevaluate whether she's really contributing to your life or just taking up space. 5. She's not loyal or reliable. Loyalty and reliability are the foundation of any successful relationship. Without them, you're simply wasting your time. And let's be honest, some of you men are too blind to see this until it's too late. You get caught up in the excitement, in the temporary highs, but you forget to look for the qualities that truly matter in the long run. If she's not loyal or reliable, you're setting yourself up for heartbreak and disappointment. Loyalty isn't just about staying faithful. It's about standing by you when things aren't going well, being there when you need her the most, and showing that she's invested in your relationship, not just when it's convenient, but when it truly matters. If she's the type of woman who can easily turn her back on you when the going gets tough, or worse, entertain the idea of someone else, you need to wake up. That's not loyalty. It's selfishness. Reliability is just as critical. A woman who isn't reliable will leave you hanging when you need her support. Whether it's keeping promises, showing up when she says she will, or following through on plans, reliability speaks volumes about her character. And if she's constantly letting you down, you'll start to feel like you can't depend on her for anything. What good is a partner you can't rely on? It's time to recognize this for what it is. A woman who's not loyal or reliable is a liability, not an asset. Men, you need to stop excusing this behavior. You make excuses because you don't want to face the truth. But if she's inconsistent, flaky, or always putting her own needs ahead of yours, that's a serious issue. Loyalty isn't something you should have to question. It should be a given. The sad reality is that many men continue to settle for relationships where loyalty and reliability aren't even on the table. They think that if she's pretty enough or fun to be around, it's worth overlooking these flaws. But that's a dangerous game to play. At some point, you'll be left alone, hurt, and feeling betrayed. So, take a good look at your relationship. If she's not loyal and reliable, it's time to rethink the whole thing. Don't settle for someone who can't be counted on. You deserve a woman who's solid, who's there when you need her, and who stands by your side, no matter what. Look, let's face the truth. If you're still tolerating a woman who doesn't offer any real value, then you're part of the problem. You've been conditioned to settle for less, thinking that love and affection come in a one-size-fits-all package, but you're selling yourself short. Your time, energy, and future are worth more than the fleeting satisfaction of a relationship that's holding you back. So wake up. Stop letting low standards dictate your happiness. If she's emotionally draining, offering nothing but physicality, wasting your time, or being unreliable, it's time to cut the dead weight. Don't let guilt or fear of being alone make your decisions for you. Your purpose, your goals, and your peace of mind should always come first. I want to hear from you. What's been your experience? Have you been stuck in a relationship where you gave everything and got nothing in return? Or maybe you've learned the hard way that not all relationships are worth keeping. Drop a comment below, share your story, and let's connect. I'll reach out personally, and we can have a real conversation. Your journey matters, and it's time to stop settling for less than you deserve.